He was just back there, just hanging out. Yeah. So, are you ready for this? We're very good. Well, it's really kind of silly for me to be up here introducing somebody that I know you all know. But this is the icon who's worked with all the legends. Do you understand that? He was there. He's been there, done that. So, I'm going to get out of the way. Please welcome Ray Wylie Hubbard. Yep.
Saw a dog as chase this rabbit. Saw a dog as chase this rabbit. Saw a dog as chasing this rabbit is on Sunday about noon. I said to the rabbit, you gonna make it? I said to the rabbit, are you gonna make it? I said to the rabbit, you gonna make it? The rabbit said, well, I got to. You get it? Well, a woman's heart's a sacred thing. Woman's heart's a sacred thing. Woman's heart's a sacred thing. What's a man to do? Try a little tenderness, Otis Reddy said. Try a little tenderness of what he said. Try a little tenderness, Otis said. And then he said, I got to, got to. People in the world. There's two kind of people in the world. There's two kind of people in the world, the day people and the night people. And it's the night people's job. It's the night people's job. It's the night people's job to get the day people's money. Well, between the devil and the deep blue sea, between the devil and the deep blue sea, between the devil and the deep blue sea, that's where I am. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means I'm funky and cool. Maybe it means I'm funky and cool. Maybe it means I'm funky and cool. Maybe it means I'm in Garland, Texas. In the groove, everybody loves it. If it's in the groove, everybody loves it. If it's in the groove, everybody loves it. The great howling wolf said that. Now we've a short time to be here. We've a short time to be here. We've a short time to be here. So get out of your rut and let's get in the groove. Get out of them ruts, let's get in the groove. If you're in a rut, get out of it. Let's get in the groove. Are you really ready for this? We'll see, won't we? She kinda looks like a tempest storm. She can dance like a little leech. She works down at the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm, it's of a python, eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. She works there. She said, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now than some kid gets bit at the snake farm. I said, snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really, it really is. It goes Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. It very much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Did I mention it was a sing-along? Well, it ain't exactly kumbaya, but looking at you, it ought to be more appropriate. Right? Help me now, everybody. I said Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. It very much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. I'm getting into it, Jimmy. Malt liquor and a band from Wales that was called The Alarm. She said she cried when they broke up, still plays the records at a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ooh. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off, and we, well, you know, there's the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Last chance, Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Thank you guys very much. We are very, very happy to be here. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the band from Austin, Texas on the drums. That's Kyle Snyder on them drum things back there. Over on the guitar, that's my son Lucas Hubbard on the guitar. And it's the first time we've played this. Obviously, this is probably the first time that a number of you have appeared before me. So I would imagine after the first two songs, you're a little nervous. I'd like to remind you, you get what you pay for. But now what I do, I write these songs and I sing them and I talk about them. I wrote this next song here with a young guy named Hayes Carl. So I know a woman that's wild as Rome. She likes to drink Dr. Pepper and play ping pong. She crosses a bridge, she sets it on fire. She lands like a bird on a telephone wire. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme that with gasoline. It's a drunken poet's dream. Now there's some money on the table and a pistol on the floor. And a few paperback books by Louis L'Amour. Whiskey bottles are scattered like last night's clothes. With cigarettes and papers and Oreos, not dominoes. Now my harmonica has got a busted reed. My lips are chapped and are about to bleed. She says that's nothing when she was a kid. She danced with the dead at the pyramids. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme that with gasoline. The drunken poet's dream. Student loan. Hayes wrote that line. Smelling like curse and cheap cologne. She tells me not to worry about Judgment Day. She says dying to get into heaven just ain't our way. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme out with gasoline. The drunken poet's dream. To drink Dr. Pepper and play ping pong. Thank you guys very much. Kind of, we understand it's kind of a family thing, which kind of cuts my repertoire in half. But we are very glad to be here. And Hayes Garland, we made that song up, and Hayes put it on an album, came out about, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, won a bunch of awards and everything. I put it out on an album, came out about 8 years ago, came out on this album. The title of the album was A Enlightenment, B Endarkenment. Hint, there is no C. It's the worst title That's ever been for an album. A lot of music journalists let me know that. And it's got this really creepy picture on the front. The front of the cover, I got my head cut off, and I'm holding my own head in my own hand. I'm kind of standing there nonchalantly. But you show it to little kids, it kind of skips them out. So it's got a horrible title and a creepy picture. So you've got to be asking, Ray, why would you do that? You wouldn't quite be asking it in unison. Well, I'll tell you, since most of you ask randomly, I finally figured out you get more attention by burning down the barn than you do carrying out the trash. If this should be the first time you've ever seen me perform, you probably come to the conclusion that I am an acquired taste. And I am not for everyone, and this next song here should weed you out. If you in a lion's den and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. Club soda don't always remove ketchup stains. Ain't nothing you can take is gonna cure a migraine. Broken dreams is the premise end of mice and men, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. You got to have some scars if you wanna be a poet. To get weeds out of a garden, you got to hoe it. Possession with intent will get you 5 to 10, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. And everybody turns a bad trick now and then. All right. Most gamblers know that they'll never break even, and there's 5 stages to go through when you're grieving. The sword is always bloodier than the pen, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. You got to have some scars if you want to be a poet. To get weeds out of a garden, you got to hoe it. Possession with intent will get you 5 to 10, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. If it's after midnight, and it's better to be content than to have to always be right. You can't fix a broken heart with a bobby pin, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. You got to have some scars if you want to be a poet. To get weeds out of a garden, you got to hoe it. Possession with intent will get you 5 to 10, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then, and everybody turns a bad trick now and then. All right, now listen up. I'm going to tell you something here that stays here tonight. That we can't tell anybody who isn't here. They don't need to know this, and we're not going to tell them. You and I here as a performer, we have a trust. We have a covenant. You know, like priest confessional. You people wouldn't understand that. Lawyer clients. When I found out about 5-6 years ago that Ringo Starr's going to play drums on this track, I got up to Texas, and Ringo said, be out in L.A. next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, I'll play drums on the track. So I flew out there, and on the way out there, I'd written the song, but I decided to leave those two diamonds, those two measures of rest where there's nothing, just to see if he would do the feel from Get Back. So you're going to have to buy the album to find out. But we went out there. It's really a thrill and everything. We went out there, and he has a studio at his house. He lives in Beverly Hills, but it's not a big mansion. It's just a one-story kind of ranch house. But he has this little studio there, and it was just him and Bruce Sugar is engineering me, which is really difficult because no matter what you're doing in your head, you're going, that's a Beatle, man. And so it's really difficult. So after we finished, he said, who you going to get to play bass? And I said, I don't know. He said, how about Don Was? And I said, I don't know Don Was. He said, I'll ask him. He said, who's going to play guitar? And I said, I don't know. He said, how about my brother-in-law, Joe Walsh? And so I said, sure. So at that point, I called up Chris Robinson. And I said, hey, man, I got a beetle and an eagle. I need a crow. And lo and behold, he was in Dusseldorf at some club, and he said, yes, he did it. He didn't remember doing it, but he did it. So I'm very, very grateful to Ringo for putting that together. The album I did before co-starring is called Tell the Devil That I'm Getting There As Fast As I Can, which is meant to be taken metaphorically, like I'm an old cat. Somebody says, Hubbard, you're getting old. And you go, well, tell the devil I'm getting there. You know, just a smart remark, and hopefully it's not a prophecy. But it's not really a concept album. But there's a theme that runs through a couple of albums there. And I mentioned I'm an old cat. You get to be my age, and you start thinking about your mortality. So there's a couple of songs on the album where the idea is I hope God grades on a curve. You know, because I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not Mother Teresa, but hey, man, I'm not Attila the Hun. So maybe a C minus. Maybe it won't get me into heaven proper, but maybe it'll get me in some sort of celestial vocational night school. That's what happened out of the 9th grade. A little rock and roll fable. Screaming in a mic, laying a strap through a Vox AC-30. Gives a troublesome back and a ringing in the ear. My last band covered the Clash, the Kinks, and the Replacements. Seems my soul is as misspent as my years. Now I got a Princeton reverb. It's in an old ample case. It's in the back of a Ford Econoline. And it's a 6-hour drive to Austin and the Continental Club. I gotta change the strings on my ES-35. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing this old guitar in an all-country band. And loving a woman who can out-cuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. I met her in L.A. We were opening for Sunvolt. She sparkled like a wild blue yonder. She'd done a time in darkness. That was 2 years clean. Oh, Lord, she made me wonder. She wears this leather jacket that's made by Irish saints, and boots engraved with skulls and thorns. She got her ink in Tulsa, but she don't like them red dirt bands. Being in love with her is like living in a thunderstorm. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing this old guitar in an alt country band, and loving a woman who can outcuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. The faithless live in grays and faded purple, and the gamblers never bet on 12s or 2. The drunken poets disappear into their shadow, and the rock and roll believers sing some old CC Top blues. Devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing this old guitar in this alt country band, and loving a woman who can outcuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Since I've broken the vow I took as a child never to name drop, on that album there I had the very good fortune to have Lucinda Williams and Eric Church sing on that track. And there's actually a video that I did myself of Tell the Devil I'm Getting There, and Eric Church and Lucinda are there in the video that I did. And if you should see Eric or Lucinda, don't tell them they're in the video. I didn't. This is the last two records I did is called Co-Starring and Co-Starring 2, which I had the opportunity to, have some very, very special, great entertainers be on it, And so this is so this is a song here that I had the good fortune to have Steve Earle on, and we'll just see what happens. Loving our carnival's closing down. I gotta get off this merry-go-round. The kids in rubes have left the fairgrounds. The rock and roll chips is getting out of town. Southeastern Oklahoma's calling my name. I'm getting off the grid and the old shell game. I'm gonna transcend like Henry David Thoreau and listen to the sweetheart of the rodeo. So long, city of angels, goodbye, sunset and vine. I'm leaving for Oklahoma, adios, Hollywood sign. The Warner's record deal fell apart in L.A. The Technicolor life turned battleship gray. It was like I was Daniel in the lion's den, except no spirit appeared to save my skin. So I'm leaving here with a girl who shimmies, with a black eyeliner and a handful of gimme, taking a twin reverb with two blown speakers, wearing my John Barbados Converse sneaker. So long, city of angels, goodbye, sunset and vine. I'm leaving for Oklahoma, adios, Hollywood sign. 2, 3, 4. Parsons was right about the 31st floor. The earth is shaking, can't take it no more. I'm heading due east, tail bent for leather. The turnpike troubadours got back together. So long, city of angels, goodbye, sunset and vine. I'm leaving for Oklahoma, adios, Hollywood sign. So long, city of angels, goodbye, sunset and vine. I'm leaving for Oklahoma, adios, Hollywood sign. 2, 3, 4. Thank you guys very much. We were out in California. I was out there playing this folk festival thing, or was it more of a folk rock festival and everything. And I'm getting ready to do that harmonica ride in Drunken Poets Dream. Remember when I did that earlier and I played the harmonica? Well, I'm getting ready to do that ride, and I look over right by the side of the stage, and standing there is Charlie Musselwhite, one of the most incredible blues legends, harmonica players. He's just, and he's just standing there, and all of a sudden my lips lock. Just, oh, it's so embarrassing. But I got to meet Charlie, and he was so gracious and so cool and everything. And it's so wonderful. Like when you see a performer and you meet them, and they're just so nice and just everything you hope they would be. And I mean, don't expect that tonight. I'm getting the hell out of here. So, but he was just great. So anyhow, we got together. He told me a bunch of old stories and everything, and I had to write this song for him. I was born in Mississippi at a place that I did not choose. The doctor pulled me from my mama said, son, welcome to the blues. Ah, welcome to the blues. When I was 18, I come to Chicago in old brown suit and white shoes. Little Walter, he gave me a harmonica. He said, now, this is gonna help you if you got the blues. It's gonna save you if you got the blues. Left me for another man. I said, Mr. Williams, what should I do? Big Joe said, I know that woman. And Charlie, oh, you're better off with the blues, son. I know her. Oh, you're better off with the blues. This is what they sound like. When I get to heaven, I tell you the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm going to tell all them saints walking around, I was born and I died with the blues. I was born and I died with the blues. I was born and I died with the blues. Let me check my tuning here real quick. You know, like I say, where I live in Wimberley, coming all the way up here, you know, the difference in the temperature, the altitude, and all that stuff can really change your guitar a lot. And in fact, when I left, this was a Fender. It's really changed it, just somewhere around. But anyhow, so yeah, give me just a second here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry about that. But man, what a beautiful night. Look at that, you know. Here we go. Still a pretty record. sung by the Black Crows. With a beer between her legs, wearing mirrored sunglasses. I'm pretty sure that she's stoned. She comes screeching to a stop, almost run over my boots. Said, get your hippity butt in a car. It's ride or die, so I got in, and I sat down on a Hershey's chocolate bar. She smiled as she floored it. Before I closed the door, she said, let's go get some Tex-Mex. Then Chris sang Appaloosa. She said, buckle up, Desperado. We're gonna make the Kelso run in 10 parsecs. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. She wears a bullet on a necklace. She ain't ashamed of her redneckness. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. All right. At Garcia's Cantina, she ordered green chili enchiladas and 2 cervezas para buena suerte. The waiter looked at me, said, mamacita caliente. I said, ella es muy salvaje. She drank her second beer, said we should rob a bank. I said, we could, but it's a holiday. She said, another time then, so let's sneak into Antone's Blues Club, and we'll hear Charlie Saxton play. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. She wears a bullet on a necklace. She ain't ashamed of her redneckness. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. All right. Austin's dazed and confused, and the aficionados of the blues. This old cat named Gurf Morlick sat in wearing Don Walzer's hat and some green recycled tennis shoes. She said, you know I love Led Zeppelin's Houses of the Holy, but I think I dig these guys more than Jimmy Page. Then she threw back her hair. She kissed me on the lips. She said, if I was wearing a bra, I'd throw it on stage. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. She wears a bullet on a necklace. She ain't ashamed of her redneckness. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. I love a woman who's pretty reckless. She, wears a bullet on a necklace. She ain't ashamed of her. Thank you. That's gotta be the worst sing-along ever. We were walking around out here. We did our sound check. Now there was a couple of guys here. You know, when we got here at 2:30 and everything, they got here a sound check, and all of a sudden we got that done, and we're walking up, and this woman came up. She goes, "Ray Wylie," and I go, "What?" She says, "Are you going to do the song Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother tonight?" And oh, I'm just telling you what happened. She said, "We hear you don't do it every night." And I said, "I don't do it every night." She said, "Are you going to do it tonight?" And I said, "I don't know what I'm going to do." She said, "If you don't do it, we're going to be so disappointed in you." And I know how she felt. Because back in the 80s, I went to see Bob Dylan. And I really wanted to hear Bob Dylan do Masters of War, but he didn't do it. Or he did it and I didn't recognize it. Bob was a little funky in the 80s, but he got old Charlie Sexton to play with. So anyhow, for you people that have that void in your life, that have me sing this old song from a long, long time ago, let me explain something. My son wants to keep me hydrated because I haven't changed the wheel yet. A long time ago, in a land far away called West Texas, if you was a young, long-haired, cosmic cowboy, hippie musician, it was very dangerous times. This was before Willie Nelson sang at the Armadillo World Headquarters in Austin, Texas, bringing the hippies and the rednecks together through the power of damn good country songs. Well, this isn't one of those. He is born in Oklahoma. His wife's name's Betty Lou Thelma Lou. He's not responsible for what he's doing. His mother, oh, she made him what he is. And it's up against the wall, redneck mother. Sure likes to drink Lone Star and Pearl and Shinerbach beer. He likes beer. He likes beer made in Texas. Therefore, he likes to drink Texas. He traded in his GMC pickup truck and he got him a Ford. He gave it to his son, who put a little plastic statue of Robert Earl Keen on the dashboard. He's a saint. And it's up against the wall, redneck mother. Sing along, relive your misspent youth. Mother who has raised the son so well. Now he's 34, drinking in a honky-tonks. Just a kicking hippies' asses and raising hell. You know, M is actually for the mileage I've gotten out of this song. O is for, okay, that's about enough of this. T is for Texas, comma, Lukenbach, Texas, where Jerry Jeff Walker recorded this so long ago. H is for, here we are in Garland on a beautiful night. E is for enough of this, and R is for redneck, and it's up against the wall, redneck mother. Sing one for Jerry Jeff. Mother who has raised the son so well. Now he's 34, drinking in a honky-tonk. Just a kicking hippies' asses and raising hell. Okay, you're on your own, and it's up against the wall, redneck mother. go, people. Hey, my watch stopped. He's just kicking hippies' ass, raising hell. That was the best that's ever been done. Okay, no, it wasn't. Hey, listen, I got some merch here tonight. I got hats. I got a book. I think we got some vinyl. We got T-shirts, and I was really hoping to sell some tonight. But after that, won't you take the money you were going to spend on one of my T-shirts and maybe buy yourself a pitch pipe and a metronome? And you know who you are. I don't even know where it is, but Josh will take care of you. He's got everything. I got a book over there. I wrote a book and has a bunch of old road stories in it and everything. But yeah, he'll take care of you. He's a very trustworthy kid. So anyhow, but yeah, we really. I wrote this next song here a long, long time ago, and it was recorded by this band called Cross Canadian Ragweed. I'm so grateful that they recorded it, because with the royalty check, I was able to buy a fence. Last night I went down to the railroad tracks. I watched the train roll by. There were 99 cars screaming in the dark. I heard a lonesome whistle cry. With her name on my arm, the rain coming down. It was like the very first time that I had took her down to the railroad tracks, and her red lips touched mine. She said, I want to rock and roll on a hoochie coo. Shake that thing, love me does. How the woman gotta walk and make a man cry. Go back and sit and how. I said ruby red lips and liquid hips. More than a law loud. I told her once, I told her twice, I must have told her 1,000 times. I got a red hot mind and a cold black heart. I am the jealous kind. The woman just laughed. She said, sweet daddy, you know, you the only one. You're my smooth lover boy, my heartache and joy. Come on, let's have some fun. Let's rock and roll. Oh, chicken, shake that thing. Love me good. Now it was early last night. I went downtown, this little place called Johnny's Last Stand. Through the blues and the smoke, I saw on the dance floor. She was with another man. The man's name was Louis Dupree. I pushed a little button on my knife. I walked up to him, I said, hello, sonny boy. Have you enjoyed your life? It's time we rock and roll. Put your cool now. Shake that thing. Love me do. I watched the train roll by. There were 99 cars screaming in the dark. I heard a lonesome whistle cry. With her name on my arm and the rain coming down, I kissed her for the very last time. I took her down to the railroad tracks and her red Dallas touched mine. Rock and roll. Oh, check her now. Check that thing. Love me do. Love me do. Love me do. You better love me true. You better love me true. You better love me true. Snyder back there, and that's Lucas Hubbard over there. Thank you guys, and thank the craft, all the crew, and everybody here. We had a really wonderful time. Joshua tree, held down on my knees to the Virgin Mother of prayer. And I walked on glass barefooted and across the devil's backbone. I done everything, I swear. I say, hey, hey, what can I say? I'm a desperate man. I say, hey, what can I say? I'm a desperate man. Guitar. Fortune teller told me, no more last chances, you got no future at all. But I ain't listening to some black-hearted gypsy unless she's got a crucifix on her wall. I say, hey, hey, what can I say? Oh, I'm a desperate man. I say, hey, hey, what can I say? Oh, I'm a desperate man. Guitar. About 5 years ago, me and my wife Judy was watching Criminal Minds. I get this text from Ronnie Dunn. He said, Eric Church just name-dropped you in a song at the CMA Awards show. I said, Judy, Eric Church is singing about me at the CMA Awards show on another channel. Judy said, we're not changing this channel till Spencer finds the serial killer. So the next day I find out Eric Church has this song called Mr. Misunderstood, where he name drops me and Elvis Costello and Jeff Twitty. I never met the cat. I said, that's cool, that's all right. Then about 3 years ago, I get this phone call, and I go, hello. And this voice says, Ray, this is Eric Church, and I want to write a song with you called Desperate Man. So I'm just no smart ass. So I said, one time I was so desperate, I went to a fortune teller to get my future read, and she said I didn't have one. Eric said, that'll be the second verse. So we went up there and we recorded this song, and Eric put it out on an album that he actually titled Desperate Man. And I'm so grateful that he did, because with the royalty check, I was able to get a gate for my fence. I'm a half-cocked, full-tilt, scarred hand, Stonehill. Don't push me, I'm a grown-ass man. And I'm flashing like caution, careful who you cross, son. I'm reckless and wild till she come back again. I say, hey, hey, what can I say? I'm a desperate man, help me. I say, hey, hey, what can I say? Oh, I'm a desperate man. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. What do you think? What's that? It's up to you. Should we just turn the lights off? You just turn the lights off and just go home. All right. One more.
That's your mayor right Strap them kids and give 'em a little bit of vodka and a cherry Coke. We're going to Oklahoma to the family reunion for the first time in years. It's up at Uncle Slayton's, 'cause it's getting on in years. You know he no longer travels, but he's still pretty spry. And not much on talking, he's just too mean to die. And they'll be coming down from Kansas and from West Arkansas. It'll be one big old party like you never saw. Slayton's got his Texan pride, back in the thickets with his Asian bride. He got a airstream trailer and a Holstein cow. Still makes whiskey 'cause it still knows how. He plays that Choctaw bingo every Friday night. You know he had to leave Texas, but it say why. My cousin Roscoe, Slayton's oldest boy from his second marriage up in Illinois, he was raised in East St. Louis by his mama's people, where they do things different. Thought it just come on down. He's coming from Dallas, Texas in a semi-truck. Call from that big McDonald's, you know, the one that's built across the Will Rogers Turnpike. Took the big cabin exit, stopped at that Indian smoke shop with neon smoke rings, bought a carton of cigarettes. Someone ran the stop sign at the Muskogee bypass. Roscoe tried to miss him, but he didn't quite. Southeastern Kansas got a biker bar next to the lingerie store that's got the Rolling Stones lips up there in bright big neon, and they're right downtown where everyone can see them, and they burn all night, you know, they burn all night. They burn all night. Once again, that's Lucas over on the guitar, Kyle Snyder. I want to thank these sound guys here. They've been here all day in this seat, making sure this sounds so good, and we really do appreciate them. Thank you guys so much. Strap them kids in, give them a little bit of drill and a cherry coke. We're going to Oklahoma. Wait, let's don't go to Oklahoma. Let's go somewhere else. Where could we go on a Friday night to have us a time? Let's go to Garland, Texas. Let's go to Garland, Texas. We had us a time. We had us a time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think? Excellent. Excellent. Well, I want to thank you for coming out here. This is our last show of this concert series, but it's not the last show we have going on this summer. Next Friday night, we're back downtown, 506 Main Street. and Jimmy Wallace is going to be playing. And then we have one other show after that. I believe it's on the 21st. Chaz Marie will be playing 506 Main Street. And if you didn't hear earlier, mark your calendars, October 14th, Saturday, we are reopening the square, all of our downtown area renovations. We're going to start, we have marching bands, you name it, is going to be going on, with the finale being Leanne Rhymes. So I hope to see you all there, and I hope it's just a few degrees cooler. So y'all have a great weekend. Thank you very much.
The only two things in life that make it worth living is guitars and tunes.